fantasy fans. As always, I'm Shay from the channel Zachary Shay, and today I'm going to do a bookshelf tour. So I will be playing videos of me recording the different shelves within my collection, and I'll be commentating on them and explaining what these books are, how I felt about them, which some of my favorite hardcovers are, one of my favorite collector's editions of comics, favorite broken binding editions. Just to let you guys know, I have this quirk where I like to keep my books horizontal until I've read them and then vertical when I've read them. Like, this is before I got a Goodreads, before I started monitoring any of this through my notes app. All right, so with no further ado, all right. So here we have the top of my comic shelf. I have a Mr. Terrific, a Rogue from the X-Men, Nightwing, and then we've got Trafalgar Law from One Piece and Chainsaw Man from Chainsaw Man on top of my omnibuses of Nightwing, Venom, 52, and Dawn of X. These have not been read yet. All my figurines are courtesy of my beautiful and amazing girlfriend. These are my hardcovers, my absolute editions, stuff that before I got these little cube shelves, they would not fit on my regular bookshelf. They were a little too tall. Mr. Miracle, my favorite. Seven to Eternity, a great grimdark fantasy. Invisible Kingdom's great. Black Hammer is really good. Sentient, I did a short review of that one and I really loved it. I love most things by Jeff Lemire. And we got some more Jeff Lemire books, some Black Hammer, some Hellboy, BPRD, Berserker, Layla Starr, Impending Blindness of Billy Scott, some DC Comics, more DC Comics, Daredevil, more Marvel Comics. And then we got this shelf, got my paperback comics, some that I have not read yet. Got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, my nice treasury edition of Skinbreaker, and behind that, some more manga. Then we got my Vagabond collection. Loved this series, especially the second half. To Your Eternity. Started off strong, still a good series. We got my Stephen King's behind my Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Up above, you can see more manga. Christina Henry collection. At the bottom, we got more One Piece. And then we got my Ultimate Spider-Man, Infinite Crisis, some more hardcovers and paperback comics. We've got Sun Eater, the Locked Tomb trilogy, which I love. We have Brian Lee Durfee's books and the Witcher books. Love Brian Lee Durfee's trilogy, by the way. Then we got Janny Wirt's collection, looking amazing. Blood Over Brighthaven. Right here we have the Ember Blade and the Shadow Casket. These are two books that I think the world of. I can't wait for book 3. Dragon Mage, Sword of Kaigen, Hills of Heather and Bone, Red Rising Saga, the Cosmere with all my little pins from the Cosmere, some more miscellaneous fantasy books, Joe Abercrombie collection, Mark Lawrence collection, Rob J. Hayes, Michael R. Fletcher shelf. And then we've got Dandelion, Poppy War, Dresden Files, Eden Saga. And then now we've got the unread shelf. So at the top here, you can see the Janny Wirt's books that I have in mass market paperback. On my main shelf here, we've got mainly the hardcovers. All right, this is my girlfriend's shelf with her knickknacks. Junji Ito, she's a big Junji Ito fan. Then we got some more books I haven't read. Donna Tartt. This is some of my girlfriend's books she hasn't read, but she's collected. She's got the Earthsea books, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, Wicked. All right, and then these are what I've read, but I have prettier editions on my shelves of them. So just to consolidate my main shelf space, this is usually where I go to record. I put them in our corner shelf. So you got a lot of the Malazan books, but I've upgraded with the broken binding editions, though I still love my OGs. I've got Mercy Tears of the Fallen here, some Broken Empire books, and then as you turn, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, definitely audiobooking that at some point this year. And then I have the Shadows of the Apps series by Andrzej Sapkowski. Angie Kills a King, the Michael R. Fletcher, Anna Smith Spark novella, Tide Child, the Gaurav Mohanty series. I think it's the Sons of Darkness series. We've got the Dark Tower. We've got that trilogy that just won the Hugos. I forget what it's called. Starless Sea and Night Circus, both by Aaron Morgenstern. You got that other trilogy that Broken Binding sent me that I hadn't heard about until they sent it to me. But Tad Williams books, Mike Shackles books, Anna Smith Sparks books, and James S.A. Corey, which is Daniel Abraham and that other guy, R.F. Kuang books, Right here, this is my end table. These are all the comics that I'm reading in the next month or so. I got Uncanny X-Men, Crisis on Infinite Earth, New Teen Titans, Best Friend Jimmy Olsen, Superman's Best Friend Jimmy Olsen, and some manga, Jenny Sparks by Tom King. These are more things on top of my night table that I also plan to read in the next month, trying to capitalize on that time away from school. These are miscellaneous books around my apartment that I haven't found a spot for yet. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Mother of Learning, Infinite and the Divine from Warhammer 40k, Tori Tekken's books, tons of comics in my entertainment system. And then these are books that I plan to read in the not too distant future, hopefully before I go back to school. I got Grand Conspiracy, The Great When, which I will probably audiobook because I sampled it, love the narration. Exile by Ryan Cahill, short novella. It's been about a year since I've read Of Darkness and Light. Von Roycroft's Destiny's Doom, that is highest on the list. That book, I'm so ready to cap off that trilogy. Sin and Sorrow by Michael R. Fletcher, While Darkness Gathers, Between Two Fires, and Discovery. Awesome. So yeah, that's my bookshelf. A pretty quick tour of it, but if I were to take down each one and talk about them all, it'd probably be a hot minute, and I've got tons of videos where I discuss all the different books I've read. So if you've seen anything like in my horizontal shelf that you think is really worth my time and that I would really love, let me know so I can bump it up that TBR. But guys, Happy New Year, and stay safe out there. Peace.